they use love as an excuse to be together, okay? But why was love not the reason for it to not get started in the first place? Come on, guys, I'm cooking here. I'm cooking here. You get what I'm saying? You had kids with this guy he was your husband at the time. Why was love not a reason for it not to get started? Whew. And welcome back to Mischief Entertainment. Man, as you can see on the screen, whoo, we're back. We're reacting to Love, Don't Judge, man. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to give me a moment, because I didn't think we were gonna dive into this much madness today, okay? Now, I am recording this right after the last Love, Don't Judge video, right? And I'm on the page looking for something else to react to. And like video after video after video, I'm seeing craziness. But the craziest thing I could find was this right here on the screen. Woo! They got me messing up my intro. So listen, let me, and welcome back to Mischief Entertainment, man. Let me redo the intro. As you can see on the screen, we are reacting to My Husband Died. Now I'm in love with his brother. Love, Don't Judge. I'm a very positive individual. I'm a very empathetic individual. Kind-hearted. I'm running out of synonyms. Good person. Good vibes. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Y'all remember from that one Cheaters YouTube video? It's a vibe. They kept saying it's a vibe. I'm a vibe. It's a vibe. Listen, my bad. I'm sorry. It's fun to say. My point being is I'm dumbfounded but about what we're finna watch here on this screen today. And as usual, I'll let the first like 20-30 seconds play. I'll let the intro play. And there's so many questions. I just want y'all to know going in, I don't agree with this. It's called Love, Don't Judge, right? In last video, I was telling y'all how I was trying to stay positive, and if that's what y'all want to do, they had to move in with each other and all. For this one, I don't think there's one person on this earth who, if they passed away, right? And when they got passed away, they heard the news, yo, you know that person you married and built a life with? Yeah, they're with one of your siblings now. I don't think there's one person on this earth who can sit up here and tell me that they'd be like, all right, cool. You know, I hope the best for them. You would be so confused. Listen. We got to get to the video. Sometimes I can ramble. Am I rambling? Should I keep going? Can I keep letting y'all in on my thought process? Should I keep going? Nah, I've been rambling. Listen, we're going to get to the video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man, because we finna get to it.
It's Caitlin. She fell in love with Rory.
After my husband, Aaron, passed away, I found love with his brother. I have gotten comments online about our relationship saying, oh, that makes me sick.
I thought it was a little weird.
My
first thought was, how would Aaron feel? I knew he would not like that at all. He would not be happy.
Did you feel guilty?
Thank you. Who wants cereal? Whoops. Aaron and I actually met when we were in elementary school. I was 18 when I started dating him. So when Aaron and I first got together, we abused prescription drugs together. And then when I got pregnant, we both stopped. Then after, when Cam was 6 months old, we started using pills again. We moved on to harder drugs. We would just fight a lot when we were getting high. We would turn into different people. It was really not healthy.
So when Aaron and Caitlin were together, I definitely was not very fond of her. I just didn't really trust her.
While we were using, Our personalities changed so fast, and the things that we did were so out of character for ourselves. In 2015, we were stealing from people, we were doing whatever we could to get high, and it was just terrible. So I decided that I really wanted to go to rehab and get help.
Listen, that's good on her. That's good introspective and wanting to do better for your life. I'm proud of you for being able to make that choice in the middle of like all that. Listen, addiction can be very hard. Okay, now screw it, can be. It is very hard. Okay, it's hard for everyone involved, the user, the family. Listen, life is very hard. Making the choice to overcome the obstacles in your life, it ain't easy, and to actually do it, you know, I feel like deserves great praise. And you know, I I ain't never I don't know how to spin it, but I'm just, you know, shout that out. We all need to be trying to do our best and all that. As far as the rest of the video, and as far as what the title of the video, and as far as why we're here watching the video, we're not letting you off the hook with that though. Okay? But I'm glad you're doing better as far as that, you know what I'm saying? Growth from the inside. It starts from the inside.
While I was at rehab, I could hear it in his voice that he was still using every time that he called me. I just revoked the consent so that they wouldn't tell me when he was calling. I just could never imagine like not being with him. But then once I was separated from him and I was at rehab, I was like, I think that I would be okay if I wasn't with him. But I never imagined the whole situation flipping. A week before I was supposed to get out, I got the phone call that Aaron had overdosed and he passed away. Closed my eyes back then, even if we weren't together right in that moment, we were eventually going to be together, I thought. I know that I did what I had to do to protect my own sobriety, but it has been hard to like kind of deal with the survivor's guilt of that.
I would never have imagined getting a phone call that my younger brother died. On top of losing a brother, I felt very bad for Caitlin and Camden. Camden was a huge concern of mine. Just didn't know what his future looked like without having a dad, you know what I mean, and everything. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Rory actually called me, and it was just so weird. I was not expecting his voice to remind me of Aaron so much. It was such comfort. Like, I was like, oh my God.
I guess the conversation I had with Kate was met with a type of a different side of her I hadn't seen before, compassion and understanding.
Rory started to come to visit me and Camden on the weekends, and that's kind of how we started getting closer. Grammy's here, yay!
First, we were kind of both hesitant on letting our relationship be known to our families.
Hey, Maggie.
We didn't want them thinking that like we didn't care about Aaron.
Can you guys go play for a little bit? Hi, son. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Go play. Me and Jess, we've always gotten along, but after he passed away, we clung to each other even more because I was the closest thing to Aaron.
I never, ever, 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 ever would have thought these two would end up together. I thought it was a little weird. Is that a good word? My first thought was, how would Aaron feel? I knew he would not like it at all. He would not be happy. But after Rory and I had a conversation about it, once I looked at it the way he was looking at it, you know, and you can't help who you have feelings for. You just can't. She was part of our life. She had Camden. She was always going to be around anyways, and it's not my determination who my kids are with. As far as my grandson's concerned, I thought it would be great because Rory and Aaron were raised in the same household, so they had pretty much the same values. So I knew that with her being with Rory, then Camden would be raised with the same values that Aaron would have raised him with.
Camden was really young when his dad died. He was only 2. And when Rory and I got together, he just took on the position of like the dad role for Camden.
I had mentioned to Kate about me talking to Cam to see if he wanted to call me dad. And Caitlin was completely okay with it. Ended up just kind of asking like, hey buddy, I know I am your uncle, but if you want to call me dad, I would love that, and you could definitely do that. And his face lit up, and I've been dad since.
Since they have all the kids, I think they've both definitely grown a lot. They've come into who they are. Caitlin's definitely come a long way.
Well, I still am a drug addict in recovery,
But
technically. But yeah, I know.
it's a lot different.
I think that we had a lot of obstacles to overcome together. And that was a lot of mental work.
Did you feel guilty?
I think, yeah, I struggled. Had questions about whether or not we were making like the right decision in being together. But like Rory said, Aaron wasn't an option. And that was the only person who I cared about's opinion on that matter, really. I have gotten comments online about our relationship saying like, oh, that makes me sick.
Yeah, like an Uncle Daddy or whatever. And I like to correct him. I say, it's Dunkle. It's not Daddy Uncle or Uncle Daddy, it's Dunkle.
So you embrace.
Listen, again, I'm sorry, but I feel like there's times in life, right, where you just gotta be honest. Now, for me, I feel like they're trying to hide. I wouldn't even say necessarily hide. Like, I don't think they're doing this on purpose. I think for them, this is serious reasons and good points for them to be together and stuff. But they're trying to use the happy family and the happy family image and all of that. To me, to try to kind of either hide or overlap the fact that this is her ex-husband's dead brother. Listen, I'm sorry I had to do a little cut there, but a part of me is laughing and a part of me is just so serious because I just feel like this is kind of a ridiculous situation. Now, I'm going to go through some of the points, okay? He said that he called her after his brother passed away and he saw a side of her he never saw before. For me, right, that don't matter because that's your brother. He not here no more, and that's his girl that he had a kid with. And I don't care what side of her you've now been shown or will see in the future. There's the principle of this being your brother's wife. And for her, right, I get how hard life can be and the obstacles and really like the treacherous depths of darkness that life can be. But for her, it's the same thing because your husband just passed away. It doesn't matter if it happened 2 weeks, a month, 2 months after. If you love this guy, for me, that's a line that you wouldn't cross. Okay, you were building a family with this guy. They brought up the fact that they struggled with drug abuse and stuff like that. To me, it doesn't matter. Okay, when we're talking about these two people's choice to be together, even though one of them has a kid from that said part of the family, I think it's absolutely madness. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it. I think it's absolutely madness, and I think to a certain extent, y'all just disrespecting that guy who passed away, and I don't think there's a way to get around that. They use love as an excuse to be together, okay? But why was love not the reason for it to not get started in the first place? Come on, guys, I'm cooking here. You get what I'm saying? You had kids with this guy he was your husband at the time. Why was love not a reason for it not to get started? Let me breathe, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe, man. Welcome to Mischief Entertainment, man. You having a good time? You enjoying yourself? I was quiet for a long time for a reason, man. Whew. I'm just right here thinking like how I get here today to these type of reactions. After this, I swear I'm finna go react to some more cat videos because now I'm deep in the madness. Listen, man, I'm telling jokes, I'm having fun, this is funny. But I hope y'all really listening to my points, all right? We finna get back to this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Let's get back to this video.
I'm totally being a smart but the negativity doesn't do anything to us.
So you felt happy to be able to tell him that?
Yeah, because I'm lucky that I have a dad.
You're just happy to like have that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're good for one another. Almost 7 years in, we have proven to be a great team and create a beautiful family.
If you had a message for Aaron, what would it be?
Kate and Cam are good. Just because Aaron's biggest concern was always Kate and Cam. So I think he would be happy to know that, of all people.
If Aaron knew about this now and seen what we've been through and where we are today, I think he would be very comforted that somebody's there and that how you guys are doing.
Yeah, I think he'd be very proud of where we started and where we've come.
All right, everybody, look right over here. Big smile, big smile, big smile.
Listen, we done made it to the end of the video. Closing statements, closing statements. Oh man, okay, look. There were some important things in there. I want to touch on the family aspect. I'm happy they have a happy, healthy family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people who wish bad or hatred upon anybody. But we are here just reacting and analyzing the decision of, you know, these two people's choice to be together given the circumstances they were in. You get what I'm saying? The kid with the they asked him like how he felt about the arrangement. He's like, I'm just happy to have a dad. You know what I'm saying? Dads are very important. Shout out all the dads in the world, you know, giving it they all. We love the dads. Shout out all the moms, you know. That was a real heart-touching statement and stuff like that. As far as all the stuff in the video like that, I agree. And to a certain extent, I'm happy for them, you know, to have that. But now that I've given the flowers in the appropriate places where they were due, right? We do have to get to the subject matter. We do have to get to the point of kind of why they're getting judged and why they're under scrutiny. You get what I'm saying? If this was just a normal couple, nobody would care. Honestly, we wouldn't be here today. There would be no scrutiny online or nothing like that. But you get what I'm saying? It's because of what happened that we heard today. And I'm going to leave it with this. I'm going to clean this up real nicely in like the next 10 to 15 seconds. They use love as a reason to be together. They use love as a reason for why it was okay. But my question is, right, why was love not a reason not to do it, to not get together? Your ex-husband passed away. You had a kid with him. It might have not been the best relationship. I understand that, but even from the brother's side, like, yo, this is your brother's wife. If y'all could use love as a reason to be together, as a reason to start all of that, I don't see why back in the day y'all couldn't use love as a reason to not start it in the first place. I think that's a very powerful statement. I don't think I'm always right. I am a very deep thinker about things. I feel like that's a good statement, a very good way to end this out. But like, yeah, that's it, guys. That's it, guys, man. Love, don't judge, man. I don't know if I can survive too many much videos like this. It's absolutely craziness on this entire channel, man. Listen, though. We is finna go. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We out.